a good seat. The Naked Cowboy will be joining us first, the top of the hour song. Here we go. It's time to get up in the morning, yes! Drink my coffee, hurry up. I got to get to work on time. Hey, hey, hey! Hear the whistle. Beep, 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 beep. There's a train rolling down the track. See you later, hurry back out of my way. Hey, got to get to work on time. Hey, hey, hey! I gotta hear you singing now. Here we go! I got the hustle. Oh, my muscles getting big and hot. I be sweating like a pig. Got to hurry, scary. Got to get to work on time. I got to go pack a lunch share. Working overtime after taxes. Barely make a dime. Punch a clock in. Yes! Got to get to work on time. It's time for our national anthem. Got to get to work on time.
Oh, say, can you see? What so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the
Leanne Rhymes with our national anthem, Bubba. He's here.
Rick, the world's most recognizable singing celebrity, the Naked Cowboy.
Coming down the hall now. Speedy's got him. Look at him, ready to go. Here he comes. There he is, ladies and gentlemen, the Naked Cowboy, followed by the Naked Cowgirl. There he is. There's that shot. There he is. Welcome back, Naked.
Like a naked cowboy. Hanging out on these streets for some people I don't even know. What's up?
Well, I wanted more.
I know. Keep going. I like
You ain't nothing but the Cookie Monster, stealing all my cookies. You ain't nothing but the Cookie Monster, stealing all my cookies. Well, you don't ever touch my chicken, but you're always stealing my goddamn cookies. Yeah.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Naked Cowboy.
Well,
Boy,
he's back.
It's been a long time since that historic day on the Jenny Jones Show.
Yes.
Yes, my career was stouted from the very beginning.
Yeah, that was we saw him there. We knew we had found something. We weren't sure what it was.
Yeah.
But
Still, you know.
Figured it out yet?
No, not yet. Now a fixture at Times Square anytime you're there.
Yes.
We saw him at major events for a while, but he kind of got dialed into Times Square. And what's everybody doing now that you've left your post?
Well, as I mentioned, I did leave the Statue of Liberty there.
Yeah, that's
for
good.
other people to,
Another little
it does
tourist
what it can.
attraction.
They can interact with the couple.
There are people in Times Square right now going, "Where's the Naked Cowboy?"
I know it.
And here
Somebody is looking out their hotel room going, surely he'll be back today, and I get a picture.
Yeah, that has been great. Some history facts you need to know about Rick and Bubba and the Naked Cowboy. Met him on the Jenny Jones Show when we were there, and they did this radio shows across America thing.
Well, it was a gong show that we were there.
Yeah,
for that.
We had been to that, and they brought us back for a gong show, and we were like judges. And then
They told me it was a talent show.
Right. Well,
That was the punch.
yeah, and I think it was somewhat. But then there was the booking at the first ever Rick and Bubba Fat Fest. Fat Fest 1.
Yes.
I mean, you realize, let's try this event. We don't know what we're going to do.
Tell me why y'all standing there looking at me. Wait, I'm not allowed singing that one.
Right,
I'm sorry.
Right. Let's not sing that one.
and Naked Cowboy comes out at our we bill it as a family event, and here he comes.
Leads with one a little spicy.
Yeah, and you've never done that before. Never on the show, never at any time have we heard you use profanity in the song ever. And all of a sudden, you get out there in your first song, and you're wearing
It was a
people out.
three-letter word that started with A. I don't know if it's real profanity.
Well, that's true.
You know, it's innocent,
Oh, well, look, I mean, it wouldn't bother me. But yeah, if a guy in underwear is screaming it at you, though, I think that was the shocking part.
Well, I can scream, I'm the naked cowboy, coming to a town near you.
Well, spiced it up a little bit there, huh?
So, and there's a sick side of me. You know, as we all know, every year it's the last Fat Fest, and this year will definitely be the last. And there's a sick side of me that thinks about bringing him back, and then I catch my senses and I go, "What are you thinking?" You know what I mean? But just because it's the last one clearly this year, and we'll go.
Well, Rick, I don't know if we can afford him now. He's been on the cover of every major magazine. Every TV show has to have the Naked Cowboy, give him a plug or a clip or something. Pepsi commercial, I mean, the whole works.
Everybody's going to make fun of me at least once.
Well, I'm going to tell you, you're on fire right now.
Oh, I know it.
On fire.
How about the persistence factor? How about
no other country in the world could he be doing what he's doing. You got your
No, I've been to Germany, Tokyo. No problem.
Really? How's that? How are you perceived there? I'm sure in Tokyo they think
same
it's
as
great.
here, king of planet Earth. There he is. Get out of his way. What can we do for you?
Get out of his way.
They think he's Godzilla there.
Your guitar looks like it's it's cleaned up.
How many do you have? Is that a new one?
Time now?
This is my last one right now. I go through them like this. You play in the snow and the rain, they're worthless.
So they go downhill.
Get out of tune a little bit.
I noticed, too, you've got your chin strap to keep your hat from being blown off.
Yes, New York City is very windy.
Yeah.
And like I said, as stupid as this looks, it looks even stupider when I'm running down the street chasing my hat.
Yeah, that's not a good look for you. Even though you got your underwear with the little, the sign on the back, just in case you're running away from them.
Exactly.
Yeah. Now, used to when we first were getting to know you, the big thing was watching you be thrown out of things. They would grab you and remove you from an area. Now,
the good old days.
Yeah,
I mean, you're welcome to New York.
Yeah,
exactly.
you're like welcome now, aren't you?
I've been arrested 3 times in Nashville. We spent Friday and Saturday night walking up and down the streets, taking pictures, everything. Nobody cares.
Right
It's
now,
like a big joke now.
have you been back to Nashville since the arresting has stopped?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No. We've been there. That's what I'm saying. Just last night or Friday, Saturday.
Okay, you just
we
came
were in and out of every bar, hanging out. Hey, come on in.
Naked, come on in.
The same ones that threw me out and arrested me 3 times now.
Well, it's different. See, now you're acceptable because
now it's the Spurs.
They're like, no. He's serious.
Let's see your spurs. Is that a new thing? Now, have we?
I noticed some jingling.
Be careful when you pick your leg up there.
Hear them jingling?
Yeah,
that's my last line of defense. That's what the enemy sees last, if I had to.
Yeah,
I'm a peaceful man, but if need be, I have to be able to kill anyone.
Yeah, but I mean, you got your hair like you like it. You hadn't had any scissors near that in a while, have you?
No.
How long does it take to grow it that long?
Well,
it's been growing ever since we saw you.
Yeah, I've never gotten a cut except just the ends, basic maintenance.
And this is
so you save money there. Everybody wants to know, Naked, how much money you're making a day getting your picture made. That is the number one question I get. How much money is he knocking down?
It varies city to city, doesn't it? But
Well,
New York's
the only 2 cities I've ever done it in where I actually tried to get money, I went to New York. I never took any. I was $40,000 in credit card debt, waiting for Calvin Klein to call.
Right.
They still have not called, by the way.
Did you ever cut you an underwear endorsement deal? We were talking about that at one time.
Hanes and Fruit of the Loom both send me boxes of underwear, which is, so trivial it's ridiculous. But I still take it and wear it, of course.
Well, of course you do. I mean, your closet must have a lot of room in it.
I have a suitcase. Everything I own is in my suitcase.
Well, yeah, all you got to do is pack underwear and a hat and some
36
purse.
pairs of underwear, boots, sack, guitar.
I mean, what else do you need?
Toothbrush.
I can't imagine it.
I bet you've never checked.
You guys are all making your lives too complicated. It's just not that.
You know, there's still an uncomfortable thing that a grown man is standing here with me in his underwear.
You know what's so amazing is the same naked cowgirl has stuck through him through all this.
Yeah,
8 years.
Yeah, I wasn't sure where you were going with that, but I understand where you
Sorry,
said.
I've got somebody talking to me in my ear.
Yeah, right.
I thought he was going to run aground there for a minute. Yeah.
I did too.
I know what those news anchors feel like now.
I was screaming, "Get your landing gear down!"
You're coming in hot.
But you've been with him for a while.
Yes, I have. The whole time.
The whole
All through it.
How about that?
Well, I mean, I think my wife's embarrassed or has some questions when I get home from work. I just can only imagine. I mean, what? How was your day, honey? I mean, do you ever say that? How was your day, or are you usually there for?
I'm there all 24 hours.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, she's been going on Times Square wearing a cow. It says "Naked's Cowgirl." She passes out the tour guides that we're in. We're in all the tour guides now in New York City.
Oh, there's the hat, Rick. Oh, there we go.
Naked's cowgirl. That's funny right there.
She's the naked cowgirl coming to town to eat you.
I love how aggressive it is. It's so aggressive. It's got to be aggressive.
It owns me still.
That dog right there has no fear.
I know it. I love it.
No fear. I
No use for it.
We'll come back. Naked Cowboy's with us. Our number 877-WE-BE-BIG if you'd like to talk to the world-renowned Naked Cowboy. He's made it. I mean, I will have to talk about it.
This is persistence, Rick. This is persistence.
Right there. There's America. We'll be back.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
Rick and Bubba Show, 17 minutes past the hour. Our guest, the Naked Cowboy, the world.
And feel the way I feel. You got to whip out your balls upstairs. Yeah.
Get enough of it.
You just never know.
Hey, will you do me a favor? Will you say hey to Mark Garnett this morning?
Hello, Mark Garnett.
Yeah,
Big fan.
He is a huge fan. As a matter of fact,
He wants to be the next Naked Cowboy,
Well,
the next generation.
in his neighborhood, he doesn't have an acoustic guitar, but he actually pulls out a ukulele and
Really?
walks his neighborhood every now and then doing his own impression. Got him in some trouble with the what's it called, that little neighborhood board that tells you what kind of fence you have and all that.
Sure.
Which, by the way, I bought this lane. You're telling me what I can do with it? What is that about?
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, so, all right, we've got callers standing by wanting to ask the Naked Cowboy. And, I feel like that we have been going along with Naked from day one. We've kind of been riding parallel with him right up to the point that he takes his clothes off and walks around and breathes. But, let's go to Doris, who is in Tennessee, in Bluntville, Tennessee. Doris, you're on with the Naked Cowboy. You have a question. Go right ahead.
Yes, I was wondering, does he freeze to death in the wintertime when he's out there riding? And also, has he ever rode a horse?
Let me say this about the Naked Cowboy, which y'all don't understand. You think he's out there really cold, but he double layers.
Oh, does he?
So he actually has 2 pair of underwear on, so he's really quite warm.
Yeah,
what
and
you
2
saying?
pairs of socks.
Yeah, and 2 pairs of socks. So, and have you ever ridden a horse?
No. What, do you think I'm crazy?
Thing ain't got
I have one. It wouldn't wear the underwear.
Thanks, Doris. Let's go to Tyler in Arab, Alabama. Hey, Tyler, you're on.
Hey, monkey grass.
Hey, glad you
Welcome
called.
to the show, sir.
Thank you, sir.
I just would like to know, how long have you been doing this?
Going on 6 years this Christmas.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah, that's right.
It was roughly 5 years ago that I was, again, gonged off the Jenny Jones show.
Look, we gonged you because
Best DJs in America. I went around the radio stations all over the country saying, best DJs in America, best DJs in America.
But,
the ones that gong me on the Jenny Jones.
But no, here's the thing.
No hard feelings, though.
Naked, here's the deal. Unfortunately, we found ourselves with a national television audience, which meant we were going for laughs. We lost all concept of trying to help anybody but ourselves.
Sure.
And you can understand that.
Plus, I thought the song was wrapping up. I was going to give him a little more airtime by, getting to talk a little longer.
That's right, see. Now, Bubba slayed you in front of the nation.
Oh, it was just...
But he went for the laugh. You understand? Sure. Yeah. Let's go to Jeff in Birmingham. Jeff, you're on with the Naked Cowboy. Go ahead.
Hey, monkey grass fellas.
Thank you for calling,
sir.
Hey, I was wondering if Cowboy was going to be in New York the week of April 21st.
Let's ask Naked's Cowgirl. Will y'all be back in New York by then?
We don't plan that far ahead.
Okay, good. So, but why is that?
Okay, I'm getting married and I'm going on a honeymoon to New York City, and I would love it if he is there, if I brought my new wife by, if he could serenade her.
Oh, yeah. You really want me to compound your problems?
If you know Sweet Caroline by Neil Diamond, it would be perfect. And I was wanting to know if you guys are in town, if you would serenade her the week of April 21st for me.
I'll be at 45th and Broadway. Bring her by. Next.
Okay, thank you very much.
Hey, Caroline. Yeah, just
Oh no, I'm good.
Just do your you just do your own version of it. I mean, you play music the way you like you live, however you want.
What are you talking about?
You never heard of Sweet Caroline by Neil Diamond?
No. Who's the band? Neil Diamond or Sweet Caroline?
Let's go to. I'm not real familiar with it either. Naked. I know that Caroline.
Oh, I know. How about this? I'm sad that I know it. Let's go to Robbie and Coleman. Robbie, you're on with the Naked Cowboy. Go ahead.
Yeah, monkey grass, guys.
Hey, glad you come. Thanks. A lot of first-timers today.
I was just wondering if the Naked Cowboy knew that I'm pretty sure I saw him on The Bachelorette when Trista went to New York. Did he know that he was on there?
Yeah, we knew you were on Joe Millionaire. Did you know you're on The Bachelorette, too?
I don't know what I'm on, to be honest with you. I just know I'm on everything.
Yeah, they showed her.
Well, you're the most recognizable entertainer in the world.
Yeah,
I mean,
they showed her in New York City, you're right, and then they showed a shot of him, didn't they? I remember that.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, if you have a show and Naked's not on it, then you go, well, you know,
then
we're
you
just
don't
not
have
up
a show.
to, yeah, we're not up to speed.
You know, our goal is that the Naked Cowboy will become the Patti LaBelle of what he does.
Absolutely. And I think he's well on the way.
I think she played with Neil Diamond, right?
Yeah. Let me tell you something. I laughed so hard. They come up with another award show. It's another one. You know, there's an award show every week now. And they came up with another one. Did you hear it? And they're doing the commercial, and they're listening to everybody, and sure enough, Patti LaBelle. And I went, well, there she is.
She's got to have the greatest booking agent ever, or just absolutely nothing to do.
I'm talking with a guy the other day. He said he just got back from the Bahamas. He said, yeah, I went there and said they had some great concerts. And I said, well, who'd they have? He said, Patti LaBelle.
Sure.
And I went, my gosh. And he showed pictures of him on stage with Patti LaBelle.
You talking about loving to perform?
How about this? She is everywhere. Let's go.
Sounds like a freak.
Let's go to Chris. Chris in Birmingham. How you doing, Chris?
Oh, I'm fine, guys. How's it going?
We're great.
I was just thinking, since Cassio is on such fire, can we put him in boxer shorts with a kazoo down at the foot of the building and have him be the naked fat boy?
Oh, that'd be good. That'd be good.
He's the naked fat boy coming to a town near you.
Possible theme song.
I love when he just jumps into song at just any minute.
Look, I've got to know, what do you and Naked Cowgirl, or Naked's Cowgirl, what is the biggest difference? I mean, it's apparent y'all are on the same wavelength, but when y'all have a disagreement, what is it about? What do you get in trouble about? What she get on you about? Now, there's something. I mean, like my wife gets on me for not getting the trash can to the road, which I almost forgot this morning.
Sure.
Well, this morning I got up, my underwear wasn't put out. Other than that, I mean...
Hey, Naked, can I tell you this? We are on TV. If you get a scratch, that's all right, but you might want to...
That was my leg, man.
The camera shot was not kind to you. Just like...
Felt like I was watching Major League Baseball.
I feel like I'm playing it.
So, yeah, I mean, like, to me, if I spend my day in nothing but my underwear, there can't be much I can get in trouble for.
Yeah.
Do you ever think he gets too flirtatious with people?
Nah.
Nah, because that's part of it.
He's just a friendly guy.
Yeah. Oh, I bet he is.
We have absolutely no problems at any time, anywhere.
Ever?
Period.
Did y'all fight about money?
Never. Well, I did hit her with a snow shovel last week, but that was totally on accident.
That was...
She attacked me. Tell him.
Let's not go into it.
Y'all have a little snow fun?
It was the blizzard.
I got to...
Look, she really did get hit. What happened? Was y'all playing in the snow and you accidentally nailed her with the shovel?
No, I was actually shoveling the car out of a huge ditch after doing the blizzard and 40-mile-an-hour winds in New York City.
Yeah.
And we were arguing, and she got out of the car and attacked me. And I was put up the shovel to defend myself, and somehow...
Somehow
she got bruises all over her.
So why was she attacking you, though?
We were just arguing. I think it was a combination between going out for the third time. I mean, literally, you got to understand, we could...
Who was wanting to go out and who wanted to stay in?
Oh, we both wanted to go out. It's just a matter of...
It's really not a matter whether we want to go out. I am expected to be there in my book, so I am there. So,
right.
You know, with the weather being like it is, I mean, literally, in 20 minutes, when I come down to the garage, I'm like almost dead. My eyes are dripping, and my eyes are blue, and then 20 minutes later, we drink a couple more shots of rum and get back out there no matter, you know what I mean? And that's not... And that's That's with no food. I mean, you got. I mean, it's like taking any resource it takes to be there. You know what I mean? So on the third time out,
he's the people's naked cowboy.
Yes.
Let's not forget
exactly,
that.
Yes. Look, I'm gonna tell you something.
If I got a shot in the snow with naked, to me that would be more valuable than your run-of-the-mill average summer day.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You know, it's funny because we do have a lot of parallels. There are times we don't know how we're going to do a show, and it takes a couple shots of rum to get this thing done.
Sure.
I understand.
I mean, for cough medicine, but other than that. So y'all got in a disagreement, got to wrestling in the snow, and somebody took a shovel to the head?
Yeah, something like that.
But they don't have any disagreement.
No, we weren't disagreeing.
Y'all haven't really been clear what
agreeing in different directions.
That was a debate.
They were agreeing in different directions.
It's nothing that a shot of rum can't fix.
Sure.
We'll be back.
We went out again that day.
Rick and Bubba Show. We'll let all of you know that 1 week from today, we will, as we do every year, hold the Rick and Bubba's largest classroom in the country, as Read Across America will be celebrated across America. And we'll be reading Green Eggs and Ham and showing pictures and everything now that we're on TV for the first time to do it. If you want your school to be recognized, let us know you'll be listening or watching a week from today. You need to send that information by email to Don Juan DeMarco. That's Don1@rickandbubba.com. If you don't know how to spell that, just go to our website, rickandbubba.com, go to contact. You'll see Don Juan's email address there. Turner South is going to try to scroll as many of them as we can across the screen. As we're getting ready to read, we'll try to acknowledge you in some way, shape, or form. Keep in mind, due to the thousands of schools that will be sending this in, we're going to miss some of you.
But we'll do our best.
So get those to us. You got a week to get them to us. 1 week from today, 8 o'clock Central Time, we will read Green Eggs and Ham as part of Rick and Bubba's largest classroom in the country. So looking forward to that coming up 1 week from today. Bubba, we have Kay standing by in Castor, South Carolina. She wanted to speak with Naked Cowboy. Kay, welcome to the Rick and Bubba Show. Hi, how are you this morning?
I'm fine. How are you?
Well, we're great.
Super.
Rick and Bubba.
That's right.
Didn't you know that you're my hero?
Well, that's very good, Kay.
I got a question.
All right, go ahead.
I thought you were going to sing for us,
I did
Kay.
too.
Well, you know, I do it in a lot of places. You know where they have all these billboards and they'll list all these stars' names, and then at the bottom they'll have, and many others?
Yes.
Well, that's me.
I got you.
Many others.
I got you. Many
okay.
others. You and Patty LaVelle.
Yeah. Okay, my question. Is it Naked Cowboy or Naked Cowboy? There is a difference.
Is it matter what part of the country you're in? You'll change it? Or?
Well, apparently down here it's naked.
Naked Cowboy.
How do you say it? How does everybody in New York say it?
I say like, I'm the naked cowboy coming to a town near you.
Have mercy.
Do you have is there certain songs that you're always going to do? I mean,
well, like this classic?
Yeah.
Well, I came to sing tonight, hoping I'd get the words right, and wouldn't you know? Hey, I feel a bit hoarse tonight. It's meant to be scary. Chicks who make me poop, chickens who make me poop, chickens who make me poop, it makes me poop, it makes me poop. Oh, chickens who makes me poop, chickens who make me poop.
A lot of poop songs lately,
makes me poop.
Did he just sing Chicken Soup Makes Me Poop?
Yeah. That is a classic. You will be singing that from now on.
Well, yeah.
We've got a couple other verses that go with it, but
you can change the song around. Anything can do it.
So, Naked, do you have a new CD out or anything? Somebody just won't sit around and jam to the classics, or?
Well, on the website there are 7 CDs worth. There's like 7 CDs that can be downloaded for free. I don't make them myself anymore. I made 1,000 to give them all away, and I was $2,000 in the hole. I made another 1,000 to give them all away, then I was 4,000, 6, 8, 10, and now so.
So you just put songs on your website and say if you want them, go get them.
Yeah, I mean it encourages people to send money.
And your website's nakedcowboy.com?
Yes, #1 selling item right now is the underwear. It's called Skid Marks, made by the Naked Cowboy.
Sure.
And those checks that come in for Skid Marks brand underwear are literally paying for everything we do anywhere we go, even if we make no money, which gives us the opportunity to go anywhere in the country where people will have us, which is everywhere, and just do it for free. That's why.
Naked, that's what I was going to ask you. You don't have a major sponsor, though. I mean, you said the underwear people will send you underwear, but you don't have anybody like that's really footing the bill for the tour, right?
just the Rick and Bubba show.
Well, so what about the deal with you right now? You're headed to Mardi Gras. Is that where you're headed now?
Yes, we'll do 4 days down there, Thursday, Friday. Well, actually,
so
Friday,
if you're going
Saturday.
to Mardi Gras, you will see Naked Cowboy.
Give him a big stay in it.
Just last year, we pulled over $1,000 a day in boots, in the dollars in the boots. No problem. So I expect the same thing or better this time. I had a lot of people looking at me.
You'd like to move it up a little bit, maybe 8-10% at least, you know?
Exactly.
Show a little growth in the market.
No, I mean, it's wild there, though. You know, a lot of alcohol. It's like,
yeah.
I was concerned the whole time I'd be dead in an alley with my feet cut off. I mean, my boots were just piling out. It's just like,
oh, that's true.
Incredible.
You're walking around with boots full of money down at Mardi Gras. You better, in the French Quarter, look out.
Exactly.
We have Michael's in Columbus.
I'm scared to ask where you put your beads.
Michael, you're on with Naked Cowboy. Is this Columbus, Georgia?
Columbus, Georgia.
Well, I guess you've heard the news. They pulled us off the air there.
Yeah, I was really disturbed by that. I wish we could get you down here, but the only way I have to is by television.
Well, you know, we don't really know the story. I know the first part of what they're thinking or not thinking or whatever, but we are off there today. We don't really know why. The website in about 10 minutes will have all the information on the website, how you can contact the station and tell them how you feel about it. Because
definitely.
Anytime somebody takes us off, we want them to at least hear from the people on whether they liked it or didn't like it.
You know what's so strange, though? We've only been on there like one rating book, and I don't know if that's the issue or not, because I really don't have the details, but I just find that strange, you know?
Where were you at on down here?
We were on 92.7.
Oh, the river?
Yeah, the river. And
okay.
but we were only on there like 6 weeks or something. I mean, how long have we been on there?
Well, it wasn't long, and you know, in this business, you don't make or break on one book. That's if you had one good book, you wouldn't sign somebody up for life either. I mean, you got to look at the flip side. So
Well,
I don't know the details. We'll find out.
Well, if you're going to put us on, too, you're going through a time of change.
Sure. Well, I'd like for it to be on down here. You know, everybody's out here listening.
Well,
yeah, we're getting a ton of emails.
Yeah,
about it.
all we heard is, you know, people how hard we worked to get on there. A lot of people have been wanting us on there for a long time, and I just don't think this was much of a run.
Because all I have is 2 hours on television, you know.
Well, the good
news.
I
wish Naked was there right now.
Yeah,
you know?
the good news. Yeah, the good news is we are on there. But go ahead. What's your question for Naked?
Well, I just have a comment. You know, I think it's really cool of what you're doing as far as, you know, the law goes, and, you know, your exposure of, you know, just getting out there in your underwear pretty much and playing music.
Yeah. Well, I mean, only in this country could you go, you know what, I've got, you know, I'm going to grow my hair out, going to work out, put on some briefs, cowboy boots, get my guitar and my cowboy hat, and I'm going to stand on the corner and play, and you can make an entire career out of it. You cannot do that in any other country.
No way.
The homo... I forgot the song. The homo folks say I'm a queer, but I like chicks and beer. Everywhere I swing my butt in my cowboy gear. The homo folks say I'm a queer, but I like chicks and beer. I like chicks and beer. Yeah, yeah. Somebody. I haven't played that one in a while.
Well, because that's one of that's a story with a message.
Sure.
Yeah,
sure. So that one.
I think it's a very clear-cut message.
It is. Yeah. It is. Spend some time on that one, didn't you?
I like the little riff though. There.
Here's Frances in Hueytown who claims she is a distant cousin of Naked Cowboy.
Come on,
Frances. You're kin to Naked?
Yes, I am.
Now, how are you related, Frances?
Through his dad.
Through your father? Naked's father is your what?
Probably about fourth cousin.
Fourth cousin.
Yeah, but we do have that Alabama connection here.
Well, how about that?
I have no trouble believing that.
Did you know you're actually connected to Alabama? You have family here?
Yeah, Rick and Bubba.
No. I can tell you your dad's name.
Frances, this is what I'm gray about. How did you find out? I mean, how did that discussion come up and somebody went, you know what, that naked guy that sings on TV, he's related to you?
We were having a family reunion in Baton Rouge, and his dad came up with a picture from a magazine and said, oh, by the way, we are related. You are related to, do we call him Naked or Cowboy?
Well, either one. We call him Naked.
Naked sounds good to me.
Just call me.
So his dad brought him. Is your dad proud of?
My father's a genealogist. So I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Genealogist?
Yeah, that's right.
I was thinking, oh, my God, I said the wrong one. No, he's a
he looks for family or rocks.
Yeah.
One or the other.
Yeah. Well, I thought it could have been worse. I was going to say gynecologist.
Yeah, sure.
Now we're really in for a song.
My father is the president of the largest genealogical chapter in the United States, and he goes all over the entire world genealogy. I mean, it's like he's psycho like me, but towards genealogy. So anybody who does know me or know anybody that has anything to do with this family, he's talked to them and they know. So I got him working for me.
Oh, so in other words, the way you attack what you do, he attacks what he does with the same tenacity.
Oh, yeah, it's unbelievable.
Oh, definitely.
Unbelievable.
Yes.
Oh, that's great. Well, thanks a lot, Francis.
Yeah, and listen, just give a personal invitation to Naked to come to our reunion in Tennessee this year.
I'll be there. Give me the dates.
You
send it.
It's
Sounds
in
like a
July.
family event.
Please,
Yes,
please.
it's a family event.
You know, I kind of want to book him for mine.
Well, how about this?
I'm there.
Let me tell you about my family. Here's the sad thing about my family, okay? If he showed up, he would be one of many people in their underwear playing the guitar.
Yes, I know. You know you're in trouble when he doesn't stand out.
Look, let me tell you, if you come to my family reunion, you want to be underwear playing guitar, you better get there early. You show up late, you're going to have competition. We'll get back. 877 We Be Big. Our guest, the Naked Cowboy, the world's most popular entertainer. Stay close. We'll be right back. The Naked Cowboy, the world's most popular and best-known entertainer, is here with us this morning. And also, hey, if you're listening to us or watching us in Meridian, you're headed to Meridian, Mississippi after this, where we're on 97.9 there in Meridian. What do you got going in Meridian?
Just a radio show.
You're just going down the radio show?
It's not like when I come down here, I can say, I'm going to the Rick and Bubba show. I'm going to a radio show.
Yeah. Wherever two are gathered, Rick, that will listen.
I shouldn't say that, because if you're in Meridian, someone's going to hear that I just said that. I love all radio shows equally.
Yeah, you do. And, but
look, you ought to be on everything you can get on, and I think you've accomplished that.
And you've accomplished that. We don't fault people. The thing I love you, we'll have somebody come in and go, hey, they's on John Boy and Billy this week. And I go, well, good, they ought to be. I mean, if I'm out there and I'm a comedian, I'm a band, I'm an entertainer, I want to get on every single media source I can possibly get on.
You know what he should be on is I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. I would love to see him on that show.
He would have been great on that show. If they do another one, you need to be on it.
Well, I met her at the hog ball dance when I snagged my tooth on her burlap pants as she perched herself atop of my long country mound. And that's when she said, that's when she said she liked my smile. Can you believe that? Well, now she's the...
Sorry, man.
He's just a bottle
I don't
of
mean to
energy.
lower your IQ like that.
He's a bottle of something. So look for Naked in Meridian, and when he's on some else's show, you have to call, though, and give a lot of love to Rick and Bubba.
Sure.
And then you go from there down to Baton Rouge.
And then to Mardi Gras.
And then to Mardi Gras.
To mix around with crowds of idiots.
Yeah, well, that...
Anarchy down there. It's beautiful. And I'm sheriff, of course, so...
It ought to be interesting. But
law and order.
Also, those of you that are watching Columbus, Georgia, we're not on the radio today. All the information on how you can contact the station is on the website now. So, at rickandbubba.com. It's our job. Look, we get taken off sometimes. We don't know anything about it, but we want you, the people, to be informed on what's going on. Because we're the ones that have to sit here and deal with it when this happens and come up with answers that we don't have. So if you want an answer, ask them directly because they did it, so they know the answer. We don't. So talk to them.
Like so many other questions.
Yeah, so it's all there on the website for you to contact them. More calls for Naked as he's got one more segment with us. Wanda asked a question from Dutton, Alabama. Hey, Wanda, how are you?
Hey, my girl.
Hey, Wanda. Glad you called. Thank you, Wanda.
I tell you what, my husband got me tuned out a long time ago with your 7 o'clock song.
He's a good man.
Yes, sir. I got a question for Monkey Grass.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sorry, for Naked Cowboy.
Okay, that's a good one. What is it?
I wanted to know if he had a real name.
A real name?
Yeah, what's that real name?
Real name is Robert.
Robert what?
Burke. B-U-R-C-K, German.
Robert Burke, a.k.a. the Naked Cowboy.
3/4 German, 1/4 Hungarian.
Oh, really? Well, I just want to let you know I've seen you on The Bachelorette show and The Bachelor. It's nice.
Yes.
It's nice getting turned on to you. I think you got a nice-looking body.
Wanda, easy, Wanda.
Okay.
I mean,
could you be on the show The Bachelor? I mean...
I can do anything.
Naked Cowgirl.
Naked
Cowgirl.
You wouldn't let him go on The Bachelor and start kissing all these other women and trying to find
stuff.
There you go.
Whatever he wants to do. That's why he's here.
Wow, she loans him out.
This is like that commercial where the guy can't believe you and I want to date your roommate. What'd you say, both of us?
Wanda, he's not eye candy. He wants to be recognized for his songwriting ability.
Oh, okay. Well,
no, I want to be recognized for my spirit. The songwriting has nothing to do with anything. It's just a vehicle to get to you, exactly where I am right now with you.
So you just want to be known.
No, I'm going to be known as the greatest communicator of all time. The guy who went out there and made everybody think a little different. I'm the only one that's not falling for the whole thing we're going through in this world. I'm doing whatever I want, the way you're supposed to.
Ladies and gentlemen, the philosophy of the Naked Cowboy.
I feel like we all ought to sing Freebird. Right?
Yeah, I wish Mike Tyson and Naked, I wish I could just hear them
what if they had a conversation back and forth?
Well, they probably could right now. He does.
Well, I know. I Naked, and I got some stuff I got to work. I don't even know. I'm not even boxing again, and I sound like Jay Leno, and I'm just condescending.
Just come to the fight.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Dip and Dan, too.
How about this? I'd like to see... Start that today. I'd like to see Naked on Celebrity Boxing.
Yes.
How about Can you imagine that? That would be great.
How about him and Danny Bonaducci?
I bet you could kill Danny Bonaducci.
I'm on a heavy bag every day.
What if Tyson and Dip and Dan had a show and they were interviewing Naked Cowboy?
Well,
that's
what Dip and Dan had an ulcer on his lip and couldn't do it. But
you got an ulcer on your lip. Then the show could be called Dipping and Tripping.
What if the Naked Cowboy had a show and interviewed everyone else?
Well, you could. You need your own show. You need your own talk show.
Give me a little time. Very little time.
You know, with cable TV, surely there's an outlet for that. You're already there in Times Square where all the studios are.
The way I see it, the world is my show. Everywhere I go is my show. And instead of me sitting down in a location, like, for instance, at a studio all day long and doing that, the cameras come to me. So
well, would you be selling out if you had your own show? Like, just say you replaced Oprah. Say,
Again, I don't see myself as an entertainer in the entertainment business. I see myself as an entertainer in the world. So everywhere I go, as my demand and the popularity, if it could even get any higher, is chasing me down, I just simply document everything.
I like the way you keep on your website every single thing you've done.
Yes, as the most responsible entertainer of all time, it's important to inform the public what goes into making that type of thing happen, because nothing happens, especially the most ludicrous things over the top, that make it to the top, unless you're adhering to the most important fundamentals of what makes anything work, which is, of course,
You've got a future in politics too, I see.
Let me tell you, that son of a gun. When he opens his mouth, don't miss a word that comes out.
I have a bachelor's degree in political science because I knew even then, 7 years ago, that I would be the most important political figure of our time.
And here we are today.
Yes.
You know, Rick, really, if you think about it, the world is his stage. To put him in a studio and tie him to a daily show would be,
that.
I mean, it would be unfair.
Now, I wouldn't mind 2 chairs in Times Square, and he sits in one and brings a guest up, and he sits down, and then he goes back to what he does.
That's what I'm talking about. You come to me. I'm busy.
I like that.
And you fly in, and he talks to you about the latest movies coming up. And there he is. And then, of course, he spouts off some of his philosophy, too.
Sure.
The Naked Cowboy. Mississippi's next, then Baton Rouge, and then down at Mardi Gras. Look for him this week, and, of course, at Times Square whenever you're in town.
I just want to say one more thing. You said something about telling me where you can get my products. I'm not even interested in that. Just want to say hello to some crazy people who attacked me in Nashville. They were from Sigma Nu. I don't know what the hell that is, but they can go out. If you guys go talk about me, I'm talking about you now. There's your plug thing.
Oh, you had some frat rats get after you?
No. They just stopped up and said, hey, put a word out. And they had,
Oh, well, then that was nice.
Well, I'm the naked cowboy.
There you go.
Coming to a town near you.
Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
I'm the naked.
Or its parent, affiliated, or related entities, agents, or employees.